Hello, this is Run the Numbers. My name is Jason, and I'm putting this video together as part of the warm-up series. So that means I'm on the go, walking through in motion on the beautiful streets, and sunny and very windy. So today it might be a little bit tougher to hear me. I'm gonna hope the audio turns out okay. The very windy streets of Los Angeles, California today. Now also, this video is part of the 100 videos challenge. That's a challenge I've made for myself, and it's so that I get to make 100 videos published out to YouTube in 100 days. And that's a big effort, so that I make a whole lot of content, put out a whole lot for you, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing audience, and help you along your personal finance journey. So that means I'm talking about a whole lot of things, and today the thing I'm talking about is yet another example of a side hustle. Now, I've talked a lot about side hustles for this channel. I've made numerous videos that relate to side hustles. I encourage you to go check out each and every one of those videos. And from doing all those videos, I've been getting yet more and more requests to say, yeah, I want another example. I want another, I want to know yet another way to have a side hustle. So, gotta give the people what they want. And so, yeah, today is yet another example of a side hustle. Now, my previous examples of side hustles, I've mentioned about different side hustles, previous work, previous jobs, previous things that I've done. So they were personal experience. I even kind of joked and said there's something of a story time with Jason, where I kind of just reflect on previous things I've done. Now this one is a little bit different, a little bit of a turn. Now the flavor to this one is different because this isn't a side hustle of my own. This is a side hustle for my wife. Now, she and I, of course, talk a lot about the different videos on the channel, and preparing for them and reviewing them and all these different things. And she's mentioned, how about you share the thing that I've been doing? And that's to say, she's got a brand new side hustle. Perhaps she's been inspired by all this talk and encouragement to start a side hustle. And there is a large, I don't know if that was on camera there, but you can see there's a dog, interesting, on this. Oh, even following me right now. It's what you get when I put together these videos that I'm treating as live. So I don't edit the videos, keeping stuff like that, because my whole effort, of course, as you may know, is I want to have this as practice and to eventually have these videos serve me well so that I can start going live. So we're gonna keep that in, but let me get you back on track to how I'm talking about my wife, my wonderful, my better half. And I know she's watching this video. Love you. Hope you're enjoying that I'm talking all about you. Yes, I'll mention a little bit as to a side hustle that she's getting into on a professional level of sorts. And I'll give a little bit of context there, and have it as yet another example of a side hustle that maybe you can take as inspiration, or at least has as thought-provoking for you to think of possible side hustles that maybe you want to get into, or take similar elements to kind of why my wife, that is, got into the side hustle, and how there's similar elements in your life into what's going on for you that you, in fact, might want to take on, if not the exact same thing, something similar. Okay, so without further ado, I've been teasing it. Let me mention the actual side hustle that my wife has been getting into, and that is she's become a matchmaker, a professional matchmaker. She's helping people find love and reach marriage and all the wonderful things. So it's great, fantastic. Of course, heartwarming work that I definitely applaud. So let me mention a little bit some context or a little bit of the background as to my wife. Naturally is just simply good at this area, good at this work. For years, kind of more on an informal basis, just friends here and there. She's kind of set up and kind of, oh yeah, this friend here and this friend here, I think they'd be good together. And yeah, she just kind of matches people, but it's more seldom and one-off. Now at this point, because of some recent developments, she's wanting to get into this on a more formal and a more, I guess, stepping up the activity here, and make it something of more professional. So of course, as I'm the software engineer, she's come to me. I'm gonna help build a website, and yeah, just basically we're kicking it into from amateur level over to professional. And yeah, it's a wonderful side hustle for her. I'm helping out where I can, but it's definitely her thing, and it's a wonderful side hustle as it plays very well into her interest. This is to say my wife's interests in that she, as mentioned, it takes a lot of time, a lot of energy to help, reach out on people's behalf, to then get in the responses, filter out the responses, put people together, see if in fact her initial ideas of people being paired together, getting the feedback, all of that coming together, and then eventually it can be something of a match. Not going to go too far into the details of matchmaking. One, just because that's not my area. Maybe at one point I could bring my wife along and she could mention about all this, but also I just want to leave this a bit more broad as to, find something that you're very passionate about, something that you like, even without all the many hours and a lot of work that's needing to be put into it, like I'm mentioning and going through all these details. But she loves all that, and she sees she's really enjoying about it. She's just very happy. And above all else, of course, and again, my wife is watching this, so I'm sort of smiling to say my wife's happiness is the most important part. And so yeah, she's enjoying it, and she's enjoying the work, and yeah, it's been a hobby, a passion of hers. And so now for her to step it into a side hustle that maybe can even grow beyond side hustle and to grow even to even more and more and more. That's definitely something that's great that she truly enjoys it. So that's very important. So I want to leave you here is to give you this maybe inspiration and yet another idea, and have you think of a possible hobby or passion that you've just kind of been good at here and there, and it's been more seldom, and maybe now you can say, oh, just like what I just heard about, I'd like to do that on my own, and have something kind of graduate into being a side hustle, and maybe even graduate yet again beyond a side hustle, but at this point, move something over from hobby into and passion into a side hustle. Okay, so hope that helps you. And if you'd like more details about matchmaking and other things that my wife has got going on, maybe let me know as a comment to this video, and I can eventually put that together if I'm realizing that that's a good idea to do. All right, so I'll leave you here, have you feeling inspired as to yet another example of a side hustle. All right, gotta wrap.